All right, so side hustles, they're on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
But we're getting hyper-local today.
Okay.
Exploring the best options specifically for women living in New England.
Right.
You know, battling nor'easters, dreaming of escaping to warmer climates.
Right.
When the snow melts.
Exactly. What's interesting is New England, it presents a unique set of circumstances.
Yeah.
It's not just about finding a side hustle that's trendy, you know.
Right.
It's got to be something viable that thrives in New England life.
Exactly. And our guide for this deep dive,
Okay.
a document called Best Side Hustles for Women in New England from January 22nd, 2025.
Okay.
It's written by Wanda.
Oh.
Who, you know, she knows a thing or two about juggling multiple gigs.
Right.
Full-time flagger, Andy, an online entrepreneur.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Having that real world experience, that definitely lends credibility to her recommendations.
Absolutely.
It's not just theory.
Right.
She's living it. And in New England, no less.
In New England. Yeah, so Wanda lays out 7 potential side hustles.
Okay.
Each with their own pros and cons.
Right.
And she doesn't sugarcoat things.
Right.
She starts by addressing the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The challenges specific to New England.
New England, yeah, that's a smart approach.
Right.
Acknowledging the obstacles up front. Long winters, busy lifestyles.
Yeah.
The ever-present high cost of living
Yeah.
sets the stage
Yeah.
for why these side hustles.
Yeah.
It's not just about, you know,
Padding the bank account.
yeah, padding your bank account, but creating more financial freedom.
Yeah, and flexibility.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's jump into Wanda's first recommendation,
Right.
affiliate marketing.
Okay.
Full disclosure, I've heard this term.
Right.
But I'm still a bit fuzzy on the specifics.
So it's a bit like being an influencer,
Okay.
but with a focus on driving sales.
Okay.
You partner with a company, a brand, promote their products or services to your audience.
Okay.
Through your blog, social media, email list, whatever platform you prefer, and earn a commission for every sale.
Okay.
Made through your unique affiliate link.
Okay. Starting to click now, but what makes this good for New England?
Well, think about it.
Yeah.
New England winters can be brutal.
They can.
Affiliate marketing, you could do it from home. Snuggle up by the fire, blizzard raging outside.
I see where you're going with this.
Yeah.
Perfect for those days when even venturing out to the mailbox feels like an Arctic expedition.
Exactly. Plus,
Yeah.
it offers the potential for residual income.
Okay.
You put in the work up front, create compelling content, build an engaged audience,
Right.
and then ideally, commissions keep rolling in while you're catching up on your latest knitting project or, you know, planning your summer escape from the New England chill.
Okay, now that's a side hustle that speaks to my soul.
Right.
But not everyone's cut out for the whole influencer thing.
Yeah.
What if you're more of a behind-the-scenes person?
That's where Wanda's next 2 recommendations come in.
Okay.
Freelance writing and virtual assistants.
Okay.
These are both about leveraging your skills and working remotely,
Okay.
often on projects with national scope.
So even though you're physically based in New England,
Yes,
you could be working with clients all over the country, even internationally.
precisely.
Wow.
And platforms like Fiverr and Upwork,
Yeah.
they make it easier than ever to connect with clients.
Okay.
Find gigs that match your skills and interests.
So let's break these down a bit further. What kind of writing gigs are we talking about?
Oh, it's so much more than just blog posts.
Okay.
Think website copy, marketing materials, social media content,
Okay.
even ghostwriting books or articles.
Wow.
And, you know, New England has a thriving small business scene.
Right.
Many entrepreneurs are looking for help with their content creation,
Yeah.
but might not have the budget for a full-time writer.
So there's a real need for freelance writers who can step in and help these businesses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's not just about the writing itself.
Right.
It's about understanding the nuances of online marketing.
Okay.
Search engine optimization.
Yeah. SEO.
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard of that.
And how to create content that resonates
Okay.
with a specific target audience.
So you need to be a bit tech savvy
Right.
and have a good grasp of how the digital world works.
Absolutely. Which, let's be honest,
Yeah.
pretty much a requirement for any side hustle these
Yeah,
days.
these days. Yeah.
Now, virtual assistants, that's a whole other ballgame.
Okay.
It's more about providing administrative, technical, or creative support to individuals or businesses remotely.
So it's like being a personal assistant.
Yes.
But instead of fetching coffee,
Right.
you're managing emails, scheduling appointments,
Yes.
creating presentations, that sort of thing.
Exactly. And the beauty of it is you can specialize in a particular area that aligns with your skills. Some virtual assistants focus on social media management.
Right.
Others on bookkeeping or customer service. Still others on project management or event planning.
Wow. That's quite a range.
It is.
It sounds like you need to be super organized.
Yes.
Have excellent time management skills.
Absolutely.
To juggle all those tasks, especially if you're working with multiple clients at once.
You're absolutely right. And communication skills are paramount.
Yeah.
You're the virtual face of your clients, often interacting with their customers or stakeholders.
Okay, so if we're talking about skills that are in high demand in New England, strong communication, organization, tech savviness seem to be at the top of the list.
I think that's a great observation.
Yeah.
Those are transferable skills that can be applied across a variety of fields and industries.
Yeah.
Which is particularly valuable in today's ever-evolving job market.
Absolutely. Now let's shift gears and talk about something that really taps into New England's creative spirit. Selling handmade goods.
Ah, yes. Yeah. This is where we get into the heart of New England's artisan culture.
Yeah.
The handcrafted jewelry inspired by the rugged coastline, cozy knitwear, perfect for those chilly evenings.
Right.
Or beautifully scented candles that evoke the essence of autumn in Vermont.
You're painting quite a picture here, but beyond the charm and creativity, is this a viable side hustle?
It absolutely can be.
Okay.
New England has a strong appreciation for handmade, locally sourced products. And platforms like Etsy provide global marketplace where you can connect with customers who value the uniqueness and craftsmanship of your creations.
So you can reach beyond the local craft fairs and farmers markets.
Exactly.
And tap into a much wider audience online.
And you know those seasonal events that New England is famous for?
Yes.
The holiday markets, the summer festivals, those are still fantastic opportunities to showcase your products, build relationships with customers face to face. And get direct feedback.
There's something special about seeing the delight on someone's face when they find that perfect handmade gift.
Absolutely. It's that personal connection that really sets handmade goods apart from mass-produced items. And it's that connection that often makes this side hustle so rewarding for both the creator and the buyer.
All right, so we've got affiliate marketing, freelance writing, virtual assistants.
Yes.
And selling handmade goods.
Yes.
That's quite a mix already. What else does Wanda have up her sleeve?
Well, if you're someone who loves sharing your knowledge and expertise, online tutoring or coaching might be right up your alley. And this is a side hustle that's particularly relevant in New England, where education and self-improvement are highly valued.
Okay. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
But can you really make a decent living tutoring or coaching online?
You absolutely can. Platforms like VIP Kid, they've made it incredibly easy to connect with students worldwide.
Wow.
Especially for subjects like English as a second language.
ESL.
ESL, yes. And with the rise of online learning, there's a growing demand for tutors and coaches. In a variety of subjects, from math and science to music and art, to life coaching and business skills.
So you can leverage your existing skills and knowledge to help others while earning an income all from the comfort of your own home.
It is. And, you know, social media can be a powerful tool for building your brand and attracting clients. Think about creating a Facebook page or Instagram account where you share tips, resources, and insights.
So it's not just about being knowledgeable. It's about being able to connect with people online and build that trust and credibility.
Exactly. And New England has a strong sense of community. Both online and offline. Think about partnering with local businesses or organizations to offer workshops or classes, or even just sharing your expertise through blog posts or guest appearances on podcasts.
You're really emphasizing the importance of networking and collaboration, aren't you?
Absolutely. Building relationships is crucial for any side hustle. But it's particularly important in New England, where word of mouth referrals can be incredibly powerful.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
But I'm sensing there's more to come. What's next on Wanda's list of side hustle gems?
Well, for those who are fortunate enough to live in tourist-heavy areas, renting out your space can be a lucrative side hustle.
Now, this one definitely piques my interest. I've dabbled with Airbnb myself. Renting out a spare room when family's not visiting. And it's been a surprisingly easy way to earn some extra cash. But are there any downsides or things people should be aware of before jumping into the side hustle?
It's definitely not for everyone.
Okay.
You need to be comfortable with the idea of strangers staying in your home. And there's always the risk of damage or unexpected issues.
Right.
But if you enjoy hosting
and
have a space that's well suited for short-term rentals, it can be a great way to generate passive income.
Yeah.
Especially in areas like Cape Cod, the White Mountains, or any of those charming coastal towns that attract visitors year-round.
So if you're lucky enough to have a beach cottage or a ski chalet sitting vacant for part of the year, you might want to consider listing it on Airbnb or VRBO.
Absolutely.
But even a spare room in a city apartment can be attractive to travelers.
Yeah.
Especially those looking for a more affordable and authentic experience.
And, New England has a rich history and culture, which can be a major draw for tourists.
Right.
Think about incorporating local touches into your rental, like providing guidebooks to nearby attractions.
Okay.
Stocking the kitchen with locally sourced snacks.
Right.
Or even offering personalized recommendations for restaurants and activities.
Those are great tips.
Yeah.
It's all about creating a memorable experience for your guests and showcasing the best that New England has to offer.
Exactly. And, providing a positive experience for your guests not only leads to good reviews, repeat bookings, but also contributes to the overall reputation of New England as a welcoming and hospitable destination.
Okay, so we've explored side hustles that tap into your creative skills, your tech savviness, your entrepreneurial spirit, and even your love of hospitality.
Right.
But there's still one more on Wanda's list.
Okay.
And it's something that seems particularly relevant in our increasingly digital world.
You're talking about starting a blog or a YouTube channel, right?
You got it. This one seems a bit daunting to me, to be honest. I mean, isn't the internet already saturated with blogs and YouTube channels?
It's a competitive landscape.
Yeah, how can you possibly stand out from the crowd and make a real impact, let alone earn an income from it?
It's definitely a competitive landscape, but that doesn't mean it's impossible.
Okay.
The key is to find your niche.
Right.
Your unique voice.
Okay.
And your passion.
Yeah.
What are you truly excited to share with the world? What stories do you want to tell?
Okay, that makes sense. But what if my passion is, say, collecting vintage postcards from New England diners?
You'd be surprised.
Really?
There's an audience for pretty much anything these days.
Okay.
And, New England itself offers endless inspiration for content creation.
Right.
Think about travel blogs that highlight hidden gems.
Okay.
Food blogs that explore the region's culinary delights.
Right.
Lifestyle blogs that offer tips for embracing the four seasons.
Yeah.
Or parenting blogs that share advice for raising kids in this unique environment.
Wow. You're right. The possibilities are endless. But it's not just about creating content, is it?
No, you need to promote it.
Yeah.
Engage with your audience and build a community.
Yeah. And that's where those tech skills and social media savvy come into play again.
Absolutely.
Right? You need to be able to navigate the digital landscape, understand how algorithms work.
Yes.
Use different platforms to reach your target audience.
Precisely.
So it's a combination of creativity, tech skills, marketing know-how, and good old-fashioned hard work, right?
Exactly. And the beauty of blogging or creating a YouTube channel is that it allows you to build a platform, a brand, an audience that you own and control.
So it's not just about earning an income, it's about creating something that's uniquely yours.
Right.
Something that reflects your passions and your values.
Exactly. And who knows?
Yeah.
You might even become the next big New England influencer.
Now, that's an inspiring thought. We've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have.
From affiliate marketing to blogging. And it's clear that there's no shortage of side hustle options for women in New England.
No shortage.
But I'm curious to hear more about the specifics of each one, the potential pitfalls to avoid, and the strategies for success.
That's where we'll be heading in the next part of our deep dive.
All right.
We'll be taking a closer look at each of these side hustles.
Yeah.
Exploring the nuances, the challenges, and the rewards.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back after a quick break.
Oh, okay.
To delve deeper into the world of side hustles and help you discover which one might be the perfect fit for you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Welcome back. We've laid out Wanda's 7 side hustle recommendations.
Yeah.
And now it's time to roll up our sleeves and get into the nitty-gritty.
Right.
Let's start with affiliate marketing.
Okay.
You mentioned residual income.
Right.
Which sounds amazing, but how much work goes into setting this up?
Yeah.
It can't be as simple as slapping an affiliate link on your social media and watching the money roll in, right?
You're right. It's definitely not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Right.
Building an audience that trusts your recommendations.
Yeah.
That takes time and effort. For women in New England,
yeah,
think about tapping into those niche communities.
Yeah.
Are you passionate about sustainable living?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe partner with local eco-friendly brands.
Sure.
Love supporting small businesses.
Yeah.
Focus on showcasing those hidden gems in your town.
So it's about being strategic and aligning your affiliate marketing efforts.
Yeah.
With your genuine interests and the values of your audience.
Exactly.
Authenticity seems to be key here.
Absolutely. And think about the unique challenges New Englanders face.
Right.
We're talking about a region with distinct seasons.
Yeah.
A strong focus on localism and a discerning customer base.
Yeah.
Maybe you weave affiliate links for warm winter gear into blog posts about surviving a New England blizzard.
Okay.
Or you partner with a local farm-to-table restaurant.
Right.
And promote their meal kits during those busy holiday seasons.
Those are great examples.
Yeah.
It's about finding creative ways to integrate affiliate marketing into content that's already relevant to your audience.
Exactly.
It's not about bombarding people with generic ads. It's about providing value and making genuine recommendations that fit their lifestyle and interests.
Now let's talk about those behind-the-scenes hustles.
Okay.
Freelance writing and virtual assistants.
Yes.
You mentioned Fiverr and Upwork.
Yeah.
But are those the only platforms out there?
Fiverr and Upwork are great starting points.
Okay.
But there are tons of niche job boards and online communities dedicated to specific types of freelance work. For instance, if you're passionate about travel writing, there are websites that cater exclusively to travel bloggers and writers.
Okay.
Or if you're a whiz at social media,
right.
There are agencies that specialize in connecting businesses with freelance social media managers.
So it pays to do your research and find the platforms and communities that align with your specific skills and interests.
Absolutely.
But what about standing out? Everyone's saying they're a great writer or a social media guru.
How do you cut through the noise?
That's where having a strong portfolio and a clear niche come in.
Okay.
Don't try to be everything to everyone.
Right.
Instead, focus on what you do best.
Yeah.
And who you want to work with.
Okay.
Are you a master of crafting witty Instagram captions?
Okay.
Highlight that.
Right.
Do you have a knack for writing website copy that converts? Make that your selling point.
So it's about specializing, showcasing your unique skills, and targeting your ideal clients.
Exactly. And remember, New England businesses often have specific needs.
Right.
They might be looking for writers who understand the local market, virtual assistants who can handle tasks related to seasonal tourism.
Right.
Or social media managers who can create content that captures the essence of New England life.
So there's an opportunity to position yourself as an expert in serving those New England specific needs.
Absolutely.
That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to something a bit more tangible.
Okay.
Selling handmade goods. This one seems like a natural fit for New England.
Yeah.
With its strong craft tradition and abundance of arts and crafts fairs.
Absolutely. But what are the realities of turning this passion into a profitable side hustle?
Right.
I imagine it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
No, it's not.
You're dealing with fluctuating demand,
Yeah.
competition from other sellers, and the challenge of pricing your products appropriately.
You're hitting on some key points.
Yeah.
Success in this side hustle often comes down to finding the right balance between creativity and business savvy.
So
you need to be passionate about your craft,
right,
but also realistic about costs, pricing, and marketing.
Wanda mentions Etsy, which seems like the go-to platform for selling handmade goods.
It's a great platform.
But what are the pros and cons of relying solely on Etsy?
Right.
Versus branching out to other online marketplaces or even setting up your own website?
Etsy is a fantastic platform for reaching a wide audience. And tapping into the existing marketplace for handmade goods.
Right.
But it's also a crowded space.
Yeah.
And Etsy fees can eat into your profits.
Right. Having your own website gives you more control over your brand.
Exactly.
And allows you to build direct relationships with customers.
It does.
So it's a trade-off between reach and control. Etsy offers exposure.
Yeah.
But your own website offers autonomy.
Exactly. And don't forget the power of social media.
Right.
Instagram, Pinterest, and even TikTok can be amazing tools for showcasing your creations, connecting with potential customers, and driving traffic to your Etsy shop or website.
I've seen some incredibly creative makers on Instagram who have built thriving businesses by leveraging the platform's visual nature and engaging with their followers.
Yeah.
It's inspiring to see how they've turned their passion into a full-fledged brand.
It is. And remember, New England offers a unique backdrop for showcasing handmade goods.
Right.
Think about incorporating local elements into your product photography, your branding, and even your storytelling.
So if you're selling handcrafted jewelry, maybe you stage your photos against the backdrop of a stunning coastal scene. Or a rustic barn.
Exactly.
Or if you're a potter, you share the story of how the clay you use is sourced from a local quarry.
Right. It's about adding that extra layer of authenticity and connection to the place.
Absolutely. Now let's shift gears to online tutoring and coaching.
Okay.
You mentioned platforms like VIP Kid for ESL tutoring, but what are some other avenues for finding clients?
Right.
And how do you set yourself apart from the competition?
Yeah, I imagine there are tons of people offering online tutoring and coaching these days.
It seems like everyone's an expert in something.
Right.
How do you convince potential clients that you're the right fit for them?
It's all about building credibility.
Okay.
And showcasing your expertise. Think about creating a website or a LinkedIn profile that highlights your qualifications, experience, and testimonials from satisfied clients.
And you know, New England has a strong academic tradition.
Yes, it does.
Many colleges and universities offer online courses and programs, which could create opportunities for tutoring or coaching in specific subject areas.
That's a great point.
So you could target students who are struggling with a particular course, or those who are looking for extra support in preparing for exams.
Exactly. And don't underestimate the power of networking.
Right.
Attend local events.
Right.
Join online communities related to your field and reach out to potential clients directly.
Okay.
And remember, word of mouth referrals can be gold.
So it's about building relationships, demonstrating your expertise, and providing exceptional service. Those are valuable principles for any side hustle, really.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about renting out your space.
Okay.
This seems like a no-brainer for people in tourist hotspots. But are there any hidden costs or challenges that people often overlook?
It seems easy enough to list your space on Airbnb and rake in the cash. But I imagine there's more to it than meets the eye.
You're right. It's not just about setting up an account and waiting for the bookings to roll in.
Right.
Being a successful host requires a certain level of commitment
and
attention to detail. You need to be responsive to inquiries.
Right.
Proactive about addressing any issues that arise and ensure that your space is clean, comfortable, and welcoming.
So it's a bit like running a mini hotel.
In a way, yes.
But without the staff and amenities.
Right. And, you know, New England's tourism industry is highly seasonal.
Yeah.
You might have a flood of bookings during the summer months or ski season.
Right.
But things can slow down considerably during the shoulder seasons.
So you need to factor in those fluctuations in demand and adjust your pricing accordingly.
Exactly. And think about the unique appeal of New England.
Okay.
Are you close to hiking trails, historical landmarks, or picturesque towns?
Yeah.
Highlight those attractions in your listing.
Okay.
And provide recommendations for local activities and experiences.
So it's not just about providing a place to sleep.
No.
It's about creating a memorable experience for your guests and showcasing the best that New England has to offer.
Absolutely. Now, let's tackle the final side hustle on Wanda's list.
Okay.
Starting a blog or YouTube channel.
Right.
This one seems particularly daunting.
It does.
In today's crowded digital landscape.
Yeah. How do you even begin to stand out from the noise and attract an audience?
Right. It seems like everyone and their grandmother has a blog or YouTube channel these days.
Yeah. What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out and feeling overwhelmed by the sheer volume of content out there?
The first step is to find your niche.
Okay.
Your unique angle. What are you passionate about?
Okay.
What stories do you want to tell?
Right.
What perspective can you offer that's not already out there?
Okay, but what if my passion is something incredibly specific, like, say, documenting the history of New England lighthouses?
You might be surprised.
Really?
There's an audience for just about anything.
Okay.
And New England, with its rich history and culture,
Right.
offers a wealth of potential topics for blogs and YouTube channels.
Right.
Think about it. We have stunning natural landscapes,
right?
Fascinating historical sites, vibrant cities, charming small towns, a thriving food scene, and a unique sense of place.
Wow, you're right. There's a lot to work with here, but it's not just about the topic, is it?
It's about the quality of the content, the storytelling, and engagement with your audience.
Right. You need to create content that's informative, engaging, and visually appealing.
Absolutely.
Think about investing in a good camera and microphone if you're creating video content.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to experiment with different formats and styles until you find what works best for you and your audience.
So it's a combination of passion, creativity, technical skills, and a willingness to put yourself out there.
Exactly. And remember, building an audience takes time and consistency.
Right.
Don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight.
Okay.
Keep creating, keep sharing, and keep engaging with your followers.
So it's about playing the long game, staying true to your vision, and enjoying the process of creating and connecting with others.
Absolutely. And, you know, New England has a strong sense of community.
Right.
Tap into those local networks.
Okay.
Collaborate with other creators.
Yeah.
And support each other's work. You might be surprised at the connections you make.
Yeah.
And the opportunities that arise when you embrace that collaborative spirit.
Those are some fantastic insights. I'm feeling inspired and ready to take on the world, or at least the New England corner of it.
Right.
But before we all rush out to launch our side hustles, are there any final words of wisdom you'd like to share?
I think the most important thing is to choose a side hustle that truly aligns with your passions, skills, and lifestyle.
Right.
Don't just chase the latest trend or what you think will make you the most money.
Right.
Choose something that you'll enjoy doing, something that challenges you.
Yeah.
And something that allows you to express your unique talents.
That's great advice. It's about finding that sweet spot where passion, purpose, and profit intersect.
It is.
And speaking of profit, how do you know when it's time to take your side hustle to the next level?
Okay.
And turn it into a full-fledged business?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And one that we'll be exploring in the next part of our deep dive.
Right.
We'll be discussing the signs that it's time to transition from side hustle to main gig.
Okay.
The steps involved in making that leap. And the resources available to help you along the way.
So stay tuned.
All right.
Welcome back to our deep dive into side hustles for women in New England.
Yeah.
We've explored a ton of options.
Right.
From affiliate marketing to the maker movement to YouTube. But when does a side hustle stop being a side thing and become your main gig?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
And there's no one-size-fits-all answer.
Right.
But there are definitely signs to look out for.
Oh,
you know those moments when your side hustle starts demanding more time, energy, and resources than you initially anticipated.
So it's like that moment when your hobby turns into an obsession, but in a good way, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You find yourself waking up early or staying up late. Not because you have to.
Right.
But because you're genuinely excited to work on your side hustle.
I see.
It's no longer just about earning extra income.
Right.
It's about building something that's truly yours. Something that has the potential to become your primary source of income and fulfillment.
So passion is definitely a key indicator.
Yes.
But what about the practical side of things?
Okay.
When do the numbers start to add up?
Right.
In a way that makes it feasible to ditch the 9-to-5 and go all in?
That's where things get a bit more complex.
Okay.
It's not just about raw income.
Right.
It's about sustainable income.
So can your side hustle consistently generate enough revenue?
Yes.
To cover your living expenses, your savings goals?
Yeah.
And those unexpected costs that inevitably pop up?
Absolutely. You need to have a solid business plan.
Okay.
A clear understanding of your expenses and a realistic projection of your earning potential before taking that leap of faith.
And it's not just about the financials.
Right.
Are you prepared to handle the demands of running a full-fledged business?
That's a big one.
Yeah. That means dealing with taxes, insurance,
legal requirements.
Yeah, marketing, customer service.
All those behind the scenes tasks.
Right.
That are essential for any successful venture.
It sounds like transitioning from side hustle to main gig requires a shift in mindset as much as anything else.
I agree.
You're no longer just dabbling. You're stepping into the role of CEO of your own life.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
And, New England has a rich entrepreneurial spirit.
It does.
There are countless resources available to support women who are starting and growing businesses, from networking groups, mentorship programs, to business incubators and funding opportunities.
So you don't have to go it alone.
You do.
There's a whole community of women entrepreneurs out there who are willing to share their experiences, their expertise, and their support.
Absolutely. And remember, the path to success is rarely linear.
Okay.
There will be challenges, setbacks, moments of doubt.
Yeah.
But if you're passionate about what you're doing and you're willing to put in the hard work, the rewards can be immeasurable.
That's incredibly inspiring. We've covered so much ground.
Yeah, it's been a great deep dive.
From exploring the unique opportunities and challenges of New England, to breaking down the specifics of each side hustle, to discussing the transition from side gig to main gig.
Yes.
I feel like we've equipped our listeners.
I think so.
With the knowledge and inspiration they need to take action.
I agree. And remember, the most important step is that first step.
Right.
Choose a side hustle that lights you up.
Yeah.
Do your research, create a plan, and start taking action.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yes.
Connect with other women entrepreneurs and celebrate your successes along the way.
That's so important.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into side hustles for women in New England.
It's been a pleasure.
We hope you found this episode informative, inspiring, and empowering.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep hustling.
Keep hustling.